Hi, good evening. Welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, I got a little news tidbit. Our little red truck finally got stuck on the bridge. So we had a wearisome day yesterday. Truck got stuck on the bridge. We had to go into Taliban, and we spoke to my friend Nestor, who usually handles all of the repairs on the truck. Fortunately, he couldn't actually help us. The truck is up in the mountains on our bridge that just precedes our house. There's a creek that separates the road from our house, and that's where we built our bridge. And the truck got just over that and was unable to get any further. So what did we do? Well, we had to leave it there. We managed to we went on on an exciting ride with my brother-in-law Raudo, and he took us down on his bike, tricycle. So much for my skill as a tricycle driver. I tried it, and it's incredibly different from riding a bike, a solo bike. So we gave it over to, I admitted defeat fairly quickly after almost going down the hill the wrong way, and Rado took us on an exciting, fun-filled ride, and we went into Taliban. Well, we got in there, dropped Beth off, and she went to upload videos. We had lunch with her before we left, and then we went over to try and see if we could get Nestor interested in coming, but he was far too busy. So that meant him helping us out in a different way, which he did. He helped us out with a friend of his who is also a mechanic, operates from his motorcycle, would you believe. Carries a small kit in his motorcycle. Have you ever heard anything so unlikely? But he took Beth on the back of his bike. We returned with Rado in his tricycle, and that was an exciting ride, because going up our hill is a hell of a lot different from going down, which we had managed, all of us together. Well, anyway, a lot of laughs and excitement. That was of course Rado at the controls, and me and our friend Johnny, who is staying with us right now, and little Bachoy was with us as well. Bachoy completely undisturbed by any of the excitement as we struggled to get that bike up the hill. Well, we only did that after getting completely soaked to the skin by a torrential downpour, which didn't make the hill any friendlier, user-friendly, I can tell you. But anyway, we got home. We managed to get a certain amount of the repair done. We'd already bought a new fuel pump and a filter, and we replaced those. Turned out that there was actually a blockage in the hose somewhere, and the carburetor needed to be cleaned out. Well, actually, finally, after all the work and the battery needing to be charged, it's all boring stuff, this really. Well, we pushed the little truck back up the hill that precedes the bridge, and then we did a jump start. We managed that successfully, and once the thing was going and we kept it going, then it was fine. It got warmed up, and we were able to make it to Nestor's. We left it with Nestor, and John and I went and had lunch, late lunch, and we managed to get the repair done, and we're hoping that everything will be okay. But just in case, I've turned the truck around so it's ready. It's ready for another jump start down the hill. So tomorrow we'll be putting on new shock absorbers and suspension struts on the front, and we'll be doing that. We'll be leaving it with Nestor. We're hoping that Nestor will get it done before lunch. Hopefully he will. We're trying not to pressure him on that, but it would be great if he could, because we want to come back and have a nice dinner with all of us. Lovely May will probably join us, and our guest John, and Beth and I, and possibly some of the kids. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see what happens on that. It's just a quick update to show you that although Beth has titled one of our videos Little Red Has Died, it's not quite rest in peace. We'll have him on the road, him, her, it, she, he, it, however you like to call your cars. And Little Red will be back on the road. He's back on the road right now, and will take us back to Taliban. And then we will be doing, as I say, doing dinner. We're actually hoping that we will be able to have the truck. How many times have you heard this? We'll be able to have the truck. Beth has given them 2 days again to get the truck ready, and they say that they're just doing this or just doing that. An awful lot of just jobs involved here. So we're looking at getting the truck, hopefully, in order to be able to take a little trip, all of us together, and do the sling line. We're hoping to do that close to Taliban, and let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get some film. We'll take the camera on the sling line, and we'll see what happens there. That's an exciting trip, because I've done that before. And the sling line, I always said, yes, thank you, no need to do that again, because it drops away something like 1,000 foot, looked like 1,000 foot to me, down into a gorge that just drops away beneath you. Well, we're doing that, and we're hoping to do that with the new truck on Saturday, make for a much more comfortable ride. So, thanks for looking in. This is A Foreigner in the Philippines.